Let's chat. 22 things I learned in my 22 years of life, part 3.
Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We have stunner.
If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, this is a mini series of what I'm learning in this phase of my life. I just turned 23, so I thought it'd be nice to share some lessons that I'm learning in real time in the whirlwind of my 20s. Since it's part 3, we're kicking it off with the number 9. I swear I'm gonna lose track of all these because we're cutting it up so much, but don't let expectation ruin the experience. This is such a tough one for me to learn, and I learned it kind of through growing up and having birthdays. I have an older sister, and when we were little, my parents threw us the best birthday parties. We had pool parties, like fashion show parties. We had pretend slumber parties where everyone came in their pajamas. We did all the slumber party things, and then at the end, everyone would go home. So I always look forward to my birthday. I love celebrating it, and I always want to, but as you get older, that responsibility of planning it and getting everyone together falls on you. And as much as I want my birthday to be spectacular, I'm not a planner. I don't love planning unless I have to. So if I want something extravagant to happen for my birthday, I have to plan it, and it's just like, ugh. So what I realized ended up happening as I got older is all this excitement would build up towards my birthday. I'd be like, I can't wait, it's gonna be awesome, like celebration. And then if I didn't take it in my own hands and plan it, like nothing is happening. And so it would be this huge letdown on my birthday. So basically the whole birthday conversation, in a nutshell, I've learned to manage my expectations instead of building and building and building, and then the day comes and you're let down. I'm not saying have low expectations. I'm saying it's more like have no expectations, where you come up to the day. Like my birthday this year came and went, and it was lovely. We didn't really do anything, but I was able to enjoy it for what it was, which was a nice special time with my family and something chill. And so instead of basing my whole experience on my expectation, I just kind of learned to take it for what it is. And in that way, you can just enjoy the little things. And when I'm older, I plan on planning extravagant birthdays for myself. Right now, I'm not so sure. I think I kind of want my own place before I start planning birthdays for myself. I'm the kind of person that just loves to celebrate. That's kind of, okay, we're getting way off track here, and I might cut this out. But that's why I started planning things for Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays because I just love love. One year I planned a party for Valentine's Day, and it was so much fun because it's not necessarily about me. I get nervous when I want to invite people to things to celebrate me. So this was awesome because it was like, we're celebrating love. Whoever wants to come can come. And I had planned this whole party, and it was so much fun. So it's like, I don't mind hosting, but I don't know, for my birthday, I don't know why I had to say that, but expectations ruin the experience. And that's that in a nutshell. This next lesson kind of transitions from that one, because it's like, if I do want to have something special, I can plan it for myself. And so this next lesson that I learned is just learning how to be my own best friend in a sense. And by that, I mean generally just being nice to myself like I am to my friends is important. You don't tear your friends down, hopefully, or like say mean things to them. I really hope. At least I don't. So just treating myself in that way, but it's more than that. I think becoming your own best friend encompasses like, I make myself my favorite food. I know what my favorite clothes are to wear. I know what makes me feel comfortable. Or like, if I'm not feeling so great, I know how to make myself feel better, and I don't have to rely on other people so much to regulate my emotions or validate me, that kind of thing. And like the whole like, oh, I can make myself my favorite food and all that stuff, like it may sound silly because it's like you just kind of do that anyways, but when I think of it as treating myself like my best friend, it puts more intention into it. Like, instead of just going through the motions, I actually feel like I'm caring for someone, like I'm caring for myself intentionally. And so it just kind of puts it into a different perspective. You might maybe take care of yourself more if you're kind of treating yourself like your best friend. And I will caveat that by saying I love my friends. They're my like entire world, and my family too. And you need them. And I think it's so important to lean on people that you love, because you want people to lean on you when they're in need, and so it's important for you to also lean on them. And I think that's also like a whole separate conversation, but you can't always depend on other people to balance you out or to validate you. So that part I think is really important, knowing what makes me feel good. And like, basically, if I wake up in a little bit of a funk, like, I'm generally the kind of person that wakes up and I'm in a good mood. I'm lucky that way. And so sometimes I'll wake up and I'll feel a little off. And so I know exactly what makes me feel good when I feel off, because I've taken the time to get to know myself. So for me, movement, number one. I found out jumping on my mini trampoline in the morning, if I'm not feeling good, like, helps me a lot. Journaling also helps me a lot, just getting everything in my head onto a page. And meditation also helps me a lot. If I'm doing a guided meditation, that just helps turn my thoughts in a different direction than they were. So just, if I do those 90% of the time, 99% of the time, I feel so much better by the time I'm done. And it's like, I didn't even need to talk to anyone, and solution found. If you ever feel funky, try those things. And then, hey, if you need a friend, call a friend. But I'm saying, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just winging it in this life. Yeah, journaling's so good. I really need to find more time to do it, because I have this running list of things that make me happy since 2020. Wait, no. It's been since 2016. I've had this running list of things that make me happy since 2016. So it's really funny to look at things when I was 15 versus things now when I'm 23 that make me happy. A lot of it is the same, and now I'm at like 2,000 something, and I don't do it every single day. So I honestly recommend doing that, because I just think it's really cute to look back on, and it's just such a nice thing because it makes you feel good, writing down things that you're grateful for, things that make you happy. Okay, another lesson that I've learned and that I really, really try to share with everyone is that me just being myself is enough. And I feel like I'm not trying to be like super deep about it either. I think in friendships, relationships, business partnerships, anything, people just really appreciate authenticity. Duh. But like, actually, whenever I go into any interaction, especially when I'm nervous, before I go in, I'm just like, okay, I pray that they just see my heart and that I'm pure and 1,000,000% myself. And that always works for me, because it just helps you like I don't need to show up and pretend to be someone I'm not. I've learned this a lot with my corporate job, because I'm still so new. I'm only a few months in, so nobody expects me to know everything. And I definitely know that they prefer if I ask questions and speak up rather than just guess and like probably mess things up. So being completely myself and admitting when I don't know something or asking someone, like, and the same thing goes with my friends, in the sense that I would love them if they accomplish super incredible, unbelievable things, or if they don't. And I know it goes both ways. I'm confident in my friendships that if I accomplished nothing today, there's a hair in my mouth. If I were to not do anything like super cool or impressive, like, my friends would still love me. So I just think it's something simple, but that we don't really think about, because I will always shoot for the moon with my goals and like strive to do really awesome things. But it's important to just remember that the people around you, and you should also feel the same way about yourself, but everyone will still love you if you don't accomplish anything. You just being you and being kind and being loving is enough. I never want what I do to define who I am as a person. I want people to remember me because I was kind and I maybe made them laugh or something. You know, like, sometimes in my job, I'm gonna contribute where I can, skill-wise, what I know, but also I'm gonna make them laugh and stuff, you know? I just know that you being you 100% is enough. Okay. Got it? Good. You better. I think that's enough chatting for today. If anyone's wondering what lip gloss I use, I'm just kidding. If you are, you can ask in the comments and I promise I'll tell you. Thanks so much for watching. You're the best. You're enough. You're awesome. And you're probably so cool. Bye! See ya next time.
You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna.